the main components of Docker, how it works and everything, the architecture mainly. So now we'll get our hands on Docker, but the installation part, we will see it in the next lecture. Because before we get our hands on installation part and start working, we should know something about that tool, how to operate it, right? So that is what we are going to learn right now, how to operate with Docker and Docker images, and what are the rules, what are the containers, what are the shortcuts. So if we know all these things, it will be easy for us to play with it starting from the installation. So let us revise few things. What are the internals? Images use layered file system. Each Docker file instruction creates a layer. So what kind of instruction? For example, from Python 3.1, 3.10 Slim. So this forms one layer. And the second command run apt get install curl. For example, this from is one image that you're downloading from Docker Hub. So this Python is already uh, installed on Ubuntu. Okay, so this is a base image. This becomes a base image. Now, this base image already it has Ubuntu. So if you want to install anything like this, let us say you want to install curl. So you will install it on. You're actually installing it on Ubuntu. You're not installing on Python, because Python, it is named as Python. It is a name of the image. Okay, so we'll understand all these things in a while. So you're running one command here, apt get install curl. So this is second layer, this is the first layer, meaning each and every instruction you pass, that forms a layer in Docker. So layers are cached, and shared layers reduce size and up speed up deployments. So this is a important reason why, because layers reduce size. So each and every layer you use, each on top of one. You see here, this is a layer, this is a layer, this is a layer. So with this, you have created, with all these things, you have created one image called my image, and you have named it as uh, QA. Okay, this is the name of the image. And for example, you are the developer, you created this image and stored in Docker Hub. All right. Now, this is for some X project. Okay, X project. So there is another team who are working on Y project, and they also need to work on Python, and they want all these things, all these things. So what they can do in their Docker file, this is Docker file, they can say from all this image. So this image, it already contains these all things, right? So यहाँ पे हो गया आपका my image QA. It is a base image, but the image that you have created here, it is a Python is a base image, and this entire image you are calling in another image, another Docker file to create another image. So here it becomes your base image. Just like, in Java or object-oriented programming, you call one class from another class, or you call some methods from another class, public void, something like that. So that is how it works. Now, lower layers rarely change. So here, this Y team is using your image, which is my image. And the lower image here is Python. So this one will not change. It is very rare unless and until the X team changes it, it will not impact the Y team, right? So that is what it says. It is best for caching. And upper layers include app code. So here you see it is top-down approach. You imported something from Hub, which is Python 3.10, and you added layers upon layers upon layers. Finally, you added application, some script. So this is your application code that actually runs. So you have, let us say, this is your application code or war file, and you are running this. You copied the script that will run. So this includes application code. And what if now you have deployed app.py? Let us say after a few days, you got another version, app.py and version 1. So only the last layer gets changed, not the lower layer. So lower layer is this one. Upper layer is this one.